the incomparable Mike Hacker putting together our playoff open. Once again, he is a tough act to follow, so we'll just send it back to you guys. No. Get ready for the 5:45 pre-PR. We're going to spin the wheel in just a bit. I am joined by Bert Grossman, and both Bert and I are joined by Rancho Bernardo senior quarterback Zeke Payne. Zeke, playing in the first round of the postseason, perhaps not the most desirable thing, but at least you're playing, right?
Yeah, definitely. To have a home game. We didn't even know we were going to have a home game, but then to get a win last week at Poway and then to have a home game, it's a great feeling.
Hey, tell me about Jake Bowers. Does he set the standard for all high school equipment managers in San Diego or anywhere else?
Well, hang on. Let's roll the video of Mr. Brown. This was a tender moment at last night's or last week's game. If we have the Bowers team manager video, please roll that if you have it. Tell us about the team manager and what you guys did for him.
Definitely. He's been out here all 4 years. He's always smiling, always pumping us up, giving us water. And for us to be able to give back to him and give him a moment like that, it was great. And thank you to Poway for letting us do that moment, but it was just great.
Well, I bet you that there wasn't a dry eye in the house as the team swarmed him. I know his mom was super excited. What does he mean to the program?
Oh, he's a great asset. He's always smiling, always laughing, always pumping us up. Just to be able to look at him and be able to get pumped for a game, it's a great feeling.
What was the play call there?
18 stretch.
An 18 stretch, and number 66, Bronco Nagurski into the end zone.
Bronco Nagurski. You know he had a 1.2 career rushing average, Bronco Nagurski? Just to let you know that.
Oh, cool. He was a short yard.
That's what the media does.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
All right, so Zeke, tell us what's going to happen tonight.
We hope to come out with a dub. Torrey Pines is a great program, and I know we're ready, and we're ready to fight for all 48 minutes.
All right, well, stick around. We'll see if we have any more time for you because I'm getting time cues, but I can't hear what they're saying. So right now we're going to spin the wheel. Brandon Stone, you're up.
Hey there, Paul. You know, we're just posted up right now, right, guys? Right, fellas? Yes, sir. Just posted up with the folks over here at the P-Hat. What's your name, son?
Jack Gingrich.
And what position do you play?
Strong safety.
How you feeling about this evening?
Fantastic. I'm ready to go, baby.
That's what I like to hear. How about you, big sir?
Jacob Kogan, nose guard. I'm just amped up, ready to go out there. Make some plays.
You got your headphones in, I see. What do you got in there?
Sir, just listen to some like rap, hip-hop, that type of stuff.
Okay, gotcha. So, you know, whatever you're listening to, we couldn't play it out for the audience because then we'd lose our license, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, FCC.
Okay, yes. You know, the FCC won't let you be sometimes. What about you, son? How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
What's your name?
Raymond Bernard, linebacker.
A tough one at that. How do you feel your team's going to perform tonight?
I'm really confident. We had a strong week of practice this week, and I feel like we're really prepared for this game.
All right, we're just going to stay here hanging, chilling, like bros. That's what we do. We're going to go to a gal who we all know and love, Madison Sinclair. What's going on?
Thank you so much, Brandon. Well, we're out here up north at La Costa Canyon for the first Division I playoff game. They're taking on Granite Hills, and it's pretty dead out here, but I know the fans are going to come soon. It's still early. It's only 5:50. The game starts at 7. Now, La Costa Canyon comes in at the 6th seed and Granite Hills the 11th seed. This is the first time these two teams will be facing off on the field. The reason why? Well, Granite Hills used to be Division II, and they just moved up to Division I. So it'll be pretty exciting out here. You know, they do come in. Granite Hills comes in at 11, and like I said, La Costa Canyon at number 6. And the only way that I can see Granite Hills is winning is they really put their effort out there. They have to stick with it. And if La Costa Canyon doesn't seem like they're healthy enough, well, Granite Hills can come out on top. Now, we do have video, and if it sees right there, the defense for Granite Hills, again, figures to be one of their strengths with Ethan Bishop at safety and 4 outstanding linemen. And of course, it's La Costa Canyon with Ozzie Nicholas, who is the Avocado League Player of the Year and the first team All San Diego section pick. So he's very explosive out there. It's going to be an exciting one. We're going to have more coming up at 6:15, but for now I'm going to send it out. I think I'm going to the South Bay, to Bo.
There you go. All right, thank you very much, Madison. I'm now here at East Lake High School with 2 Titans, Matthew Zaravia, Max Suzy, and possibly a combination for one of the best plays of 2019. Matthew, we'll start here. When that play was coming towards you, that ball, and you were going out of bounds, what was going through your mind?
I saw the quarterback roll out. I knew he was going to try to throw it out of bounds to not make a loss in the play. And when he threw the ball, I made a play. I caught it and tried to throw it in bounds to my boy. That's what I saw.
And you happen to be right there, right place at the right time. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, me and Matthew have been best friends since as long as I can remember. And we also play volleyball together, and I think it's just the combination of the two sports. And to be honest, it just felt like a movie to me.
And it's very fitting. Number 5 and number 6, possibly once again one of the best plays of the year at Eastlake High School. The number 8 seed Eastlake Titans going against the number 9 seed Oceanside Pirates. South Bay Game of the Week. We will now send it to the east to Allison Edmonds.
Thank you so much, Bo. So far, it is a quiet night here in Grossmont, as you can see, but we are still a little bit over an hour until kickoff. They are facing off against the San Marcos Knights. I noticed, actually, Maddie gets Granite Hills at La Costa Canyon, and we're taking a North County school down here to face off against Grossmont. It is the 5 versus 12 seed, with Grossmont being the number 5 seed. Both these teams with some standout players. Grossmont with a fan vote finalist, Jamie Odom, on their team. And then we have Big Pig on campus from San Marcos, Jalen Boehner. So it will be the battle of the offenses here tonight between the Knights and the Foothillers. So we will see what happens, and we will have more for you coming up in the 6 o'clock hour. But for right now, Paul will go ahead and send it back over to you.
All right, Allison, thank you very much, folks. Bert Grossman was very upset that he did not
I was not. Not at all.
He did not get to ask a question of Zeke Payne, so now's your time.
Well, I was so impressed with Zeke at the Vista game. That's why I wanted him on tonight.
All right, so what's the question you'd like to ask?
Wow.
Well,
okay.
go for it.
I'm gonna ask him, what's the first play tonight?
We're going to take a shot. I think we're going to take a shot. We're going to try and go over the top, take the top off the defense.
All right. I won't say anything to Coach Gladney.
All right. So Zeke Payne, everybody, will be joining. Will be rejoining his teammates as you get ready. And young man, thank you for spending some time with us. Remember, folks, it takes an army to put this show on the air. Every game, we're at 19 playoff games tonight, so that means 19 crews, 19 field producers looking for 19 behind-the-scenes stories that we can post up to our social media platforms and that you can enjoy. We call them Hogcasts, but basically they're just short interviews and short stories that you might enjoy. For instance, this is one of my favorite from a week ago. This is John Duran, our viewing party guy. He was chatting with Carlsbad's J.D. Young about the Carlsbad community. Take a listen.
And talking about life here at Carlsbad, you guys, awesome crowd, awesome student section, great parental support, especially here at Dave & Buster's. Tell me what it's like being here in Carlsbad.
It's just so fun, just the atmosphere we have and our loud crowd, the football team, the family we've created, and all the coaches. It's just much love. And Carlsbad, just the city in general, comes out and supports us. It's just all love to Carlsbad.
DJ Young, Carlsbad Lancers, 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving, 1 rushing in tonight's big win against the Vista Panthers.
I hope that sounded better to you, the people at home, because
I didn't. I
got to get my hearing aid fixed. I think someone used the wrong channel of audio there. Hey, Bert.
Yes.
We were just talking about the aura, the atmosphere. It seemed like last Friday things were jamming, and now it's the first week of the playoffs. Do you think the atmosphere would be turned up 20 degrees?
I think you and I would have figured it out, but Zeke had to tell us why, because there's no JV game and doesn't have all the pageantry and the cheers and things going on with JV behind it.
But I'll tell you what, that's the Candy Shack and the hamburgers are cooking.
Candy Shack.
Whatever.
All right.
We're going to have more pre-PR coming up in just a bit. But first, we have to send it back to the studio. We'll get ready for the 6 o'clock news.